Ooh. Howdy, everybody. I hope you all had a good week. Um, it was kind of a sad week around here. For those of you that were here last week, we had mentioned that one of Polly's puppies lived just like across the street over here, and last Saturday, about this time, he died. He was only a little over a year old, so it was kind of a sad thing. So, and it kind of, put a little cloud over the week, on top of the crappy cloudy weather that we still have. Okay, who else have we? Who have we got?
Eli and Ronald.
Eli, hello. Ronald, hello. Doug and Shar, hello. By the way, folks, we got your anniversary gift and card today. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. And for those of you that are listening, this week coming, Mrs. Old Guy and I will be celebrating our 31st anniversary. I know I'll never forget the day we were married. It's not for the lack of trying.
Ralph's here.
Hey, Ralph, happy Saturday, or Sunday in your case. Sunday morning. Happy one. So today's dinner request is from Tim, I believe. Tim over at the Crazy Food Crew. And that is creamed eggs on toast. And so it's not something I'd really thought I'd ever had. So I thought I'd, look at a few recipes. And I decided that I'm going to go with the French style creamed eggs because, to tell you the truth, the American ones or whatever they're called just didn't look particularly appetizing. So, and since there was no preference or particular type mentioned, I'm going to go with the French style creamed eggs on toast. And I decided that we're going to go ahead and do all three of the sides. So I'm going to make me some home fried potatoes. We're going to do some French toast. And what was the third one? Oh, bacon. Bacon or sausage. And obviously, if I can do bacon, I'm going to. So that's how that works. And I don't think this is going to take very long.
No.
Tonight. I think the longest thing to cook is going to be the potatoes. So, I might just goof around for a few minutes, let folks have a chance to come on in if they're going to be here. And so we'll just kind of yap, flap, or flap, yap.
And the dessert is really easy too.
Yeah. Fact is by far the easiest dessert we've had to do yet. And yet, the dessert itself was weeks in the making. Right? Am I wrong with that?
No, you're right.
And what is tonight's dessert, you may ask? Well, it's watermelon. So, yay. One of my favorite things to have in the spring/summer, watermelon.
Ralph said that he had some yummy French toast for breakfast yesterday.
Yeah, awesome.
Lisa's here.
Hey, Lisa. How are you? Happy Saturday. We are doing Tim's request, of course, the creamed eggs on toast. And I was just telling folks that I'm going to do the French creamed eggs on toast instead of the American. And the big difference, what is the difference if you don't know? The difference is with, I guess, the regular or American style creamed eggs. It's made with like a country gravy and hard boiled eggs chopped up and mixed in. And then you put that over the toast. Or there's the French style where you add a little Dijon, which I don't have, but some heavy cream and some chives, which I don't have, but I do got some green onion. And it'll just, cream cheese, eggs, not cream cheese, because it calls for Swiss. But it's creamed into the rest of it. So anyway, that's what I decided to go for. So I guess that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to start, I think, just by kind of dicing up, slicing some of this green onion stock. I cut the onion part off and put it in a little bowl in the fridge for Mrs. Old Guy to enjoy at her leisure. She likes green onions. Don't need a whole bunch.
Lisa said that Kim's at work now.
Ah. Well, you can catch it on the replay.
Yeah. And congrats to Nate for graduation.
Yeah, absolutely. Make sure Nate gets our congratulations.
Made it Crazy Food Crew.
You want to put their link up? All
Crazy
right.
Food Crew?
Yep. All right, just a little bit of these green onion. Set them in here. Just kind of get them aside. Not the same as chives, but chives aren't very common in the grocery stores, at least around here. Let's do a little bit more.
You hungry, little guy?
The Garfield
Why
movie is a
not?
total.
I've got them to use, and I sure got the time. So, yeah, with the ease of the serving of dessert tonight, and the fact that breakfast usually, or breakfast type food, usually doesn't take a whole long time. Should be kind of a mellow evening.
I did put the link in.
Okay, thank you. Okay, and I'll just set these aside. I'm already worn out. Had to dice up some of them there green onions. Scallions to you rich folks. Ooh. I suppose I better make sure that I ain't got nothing else to cut up or dice up before I put potatoes on this cutting board. Because we certainly don't want Mrs. Old Guy getting the dreaded tater sickness.
No.
Okay, a little bit of onion to go in with that fried potato. Oh, come on. Not going to cooperate. There we go. Get this all chopped up real nice. I don't know about real nice, but chopped up anyway. What does that mean, to chop them up real nice? What if you chop them up and they're just, like, not at all nice? Then what? Gotta chop them up some more? I ask these questions that really have no answer.
Eli said we had bacon, eggs, sausage, and cheese croissant sandwiches with a side of hash browns this morning. They cooked by the river.
Sounds great. That sounds great. We're gonna throw some bacon in here and get it cooking. Just so I've got something to cook that potato in. Yum.
Ralph says, as kids, we used to love painting faces on empty eggshells and then planting chives in the top as hair.
Oh,
Then whenever you wanted chives for a recipe, you could just give them a haircut.
right on. I don't know if you've probably never heard of a chia pet. I don't know if it was any particular kind of herb or whatever. They probably did sell
They
some,
did.
but it was just a little ceramic head of some sort. They had different ones, animals or peoples or whatever, and you put the seed mixture on the top and water it. It grew, so it was either a pet or some guy, some bald dude would grow his hair.
Yeah, they were kind of weird.
Just so you,
Lisa,
That's- go ahead.
Lisa said thanks about Nate. Tim is going to have a big party for him next month.
That's outstanding.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. I like that. Well, Nate seems like he's a pretty good kid. Got his head on his shoulders the right way. Or at least it appears.
Yep.
All right. Boy. Telling you, breakfast is just gonna knock me out, guys. Knock me just plumb out. Suppose I'm gonna have to get myself a fork. The appropriate tool in this case for trying to manage bacon. Yep.
Eli said I liked the Bob Ross chia pet until I found out that him and his family is not getting anything from it.
That's not a surprise. Well, that's how it goes these days. Alright. Just trying to loosen that up a little bit so it doesn't just stick like glue to the bottom of the pan. I hate it when that happens. We did get some work done today, hence the kind of shabby appearance. We did get a little bit done today, and in preparation still of getting this softened in. It's also been a weather wait again this week. Yeah.
Chia, Ralph says chia like chia seed
Probably.
for a chia
If they
pet.
called it a chia pet, chia
Yeah.
seed, it would probably. That would be a logical guess.
Search chia pet, Ralph, and see if you can find it.
Yeah, they still make them. Okay, slide this on over. Don't burn the bacon. I hate burning the bacon. Oh. And I also hate when it does what it's doing. Start curling up on you as soon as you try to move it or flip it or do whatever.
Lisa said Nate can't go all bad because he has Wildman as his manager, LOL. And Eli said that Bob Ross's business partners took his son to court for his name and likeness. That's messed up.
I've seen his son do some painting. I mean, I don't know if that particularly means anything. Alright, let's not burn it. Let's just watch it. Watch it! One of the holdups for getting my soffit put in is the fact that I don't own any drywall stilts for me to get up underneath and screw everything up. So I kind of had to put the I had to put the feelers out, and ran into a local buddy that does drywall and stuff, and hey, what do you know? He's got some drywall stilts I can use. So with that little hurdle out of the way,
Yeah.
it's gonna make it a whole lot easier now to get it done. I want to open up the back door there, Mrs. Woodruff. Wow. Whew. Thing about bacon. A little bit too high on the temp. Smoke City. I know you're thinking, boy, he sure is frying a lot of bacon. And you may well be right. I don't know, but couple for me, couple for you, one each for the dogs.
Joshua's here?
Joshua, happy Saturday. Trying not to burn all my bacon. I wasn't very successful with the first batch. I'm standing right here. What's that tell you? I'm curious. Don't tell me nothing. Woo!
Joshua wants to know how's the weather?
Still kind of crappy. Been another week of a lot of rain and cloudy days, and just I think we maybe had 1 or 2 days that were partly sunny over this last week. So yeah, it's actually starting to get a little aggravating. I want to get stuff done.
Bacon 420 said, I smelled me bacon. I smelled me cooking.
Yes, you do. Yeah, bacon or sausage, I said. That was just, I should have just put bacon. Bacon over sausage almost every single time for me. Woo!
Bacon says, where's the smoke alarm? I missed the song of my people.
Yeah, well, I might not get it because I had Mrs. Old Guy open the back door.
Joshua says, oh man, sorry to hear that. It's been in the 90s and sun shining everywhere.
Yeah, it hasn't been that way here. I think we had one day that made it up to like 80. Other than that, we've had another night with freezing weather. Day was like in the 40s or so, like last week Sunday. It was rain and cold all day. The hummingbirds were just swarming like crazy We probably filled, we got 8 or 9 feeders out there, and we probably filled them all 3 times that day.
Yeah, it was a lot.
There was a lot of hummingbirds.
Joshua said sausage over bacon for him.
Well, that's okay. That's why there's both. So that you can have what you like. Woo! Let's just some of that. Woo!
And I said chopped up bacon with chorizo. Chef.
Sure. That would be good. We made a pizza not too long ago with had chorizo and Italian sausage and ground beef, I think.
Yeah, it was good.
It was really good. So the addition of some bacon in there, wow, that would have been even better.
Bacon says, I'd wrap my sausage in bacon. And Eli said we got a cold front of 90 today.
Wow. Cold front. Did you guys, have to crack out the heaters and, huddle up with some blankets and stuff? That's awfully chilly. Okay.
Rob says, good thing I'm not in your kitchen. The smell of bacon makes me cute.
Yes, well, I guess it is. And you probably would get sick probably pretty frequently. Because I definitely eat my share of bacon.
Yeah.
Throw in some onion.
Bacon says, poor Ralph, we need to help Ralph.
Alright, we'll turn that on to kind of a medium heat. A little salt. Little black pepper.
Eli says I actually threw on a long sleeve today. Cold caught me off guard.
Yeah, I bet. I bet. Must have felt like you were in the Arctic North or something. 90 degrees. I feel sorry for you, buddy. I wish I could make it warmer for you. All right. So, let me get some eggs. Eggs in a bowl. Now, like I said, the recipe does call for some. Let's not have the show. Come on. The recipe does call for some Dijon. I wasn't gonna buy a big thing of Dijon just to use a little bit. So I'll be not using any. Come on. Chase it out. Alright, fine. It'll stay there when I pour it out.
Bacon says I like the cold mornings. Dang summer is messing it up.
I don't like cold mornings. I don't like cold days.
Eli said over 100 the rest of the week.
Wow. Okay. Already, huh? In the hundreds?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna do 3 eggs for that. And we'll do a couple eggs for the French toast. Put the rest of these away. Temperature's low, that's what I want. Okay, Jeez. A little shake of salt, a little shake of pepper in there.
We've heard the term, I just don't use it very often.
What's that?
Ralph told Bacon, LOL, I don't think many people have heard that term. And Bacon says, what's that way, Ralph?
What term?
That, when he says, Ralph, don't Ralph.
Oh, don't Ralph, Ralph?
Yeah. Well, poor Ralph, don't Ralph.
Gotcha. Don't Ralph, Ralph.
Bacon says, are there veggies in this? I showed up late because I got tired. Afro Man.
Actually, no, there's no real veg other than the onion that I put into the potatoes here and a little bit of green onion that I'll have for these creamed eggs. Put in, a couple tablespoons of cream in there. Now the dude that I watched make this, and I did watch a video because I've never made creamed eggs before. Specifically said to use a fork to whisk it up because you don't want to whisk a whole bunch of air in it. So that's what he said. So hey, what do I know?
Bacon says, they got it. And then he says, toast is a vegetable, right?
Toast is a vegetable? No. But we can call it one and probably get away with it.
Ralph said he went out and bare feet checked the letterbox over there, and now he's in bed trying to warm up his feet. And Eli said, bacon is a meat vegetable.
It's a meat veggie. That's right. It ate veggies and turned it into meat. All right. We'll get some stuff going here for the Flinch toast. Oh yeah. That's a chunk of shell that I could probably reach. Boy. Woo! Keep an eye on those. I don't want them burning up.
Peter Griffin's here.
Peter Griffin! Happy Saturday. Just getting ready to do a little bit of creamed eggs and some French toast and some fried potatoes with onions. So, but it's a little bit laid back today. I don't have to really hurry with anything, so that's kind of nice.
Ralph said tomato is a fruit.
It is. Tomato is definitely a fruit. Fruit that's better savory.
Eli said he's making Hasselback potatoes on the fire too.
Are you? Tell me, what goes into Hasselback potatoes? I can tell you in here, I'm going to put a little bit of vanilla. Just a little bit of cinnamon. Get these out of the way.
John's here.
Hey, John. Happy Saturday.
Eli said ham and cheese.
Ham and cheese. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yep. Potatoes with ham and cheese. I would definitely go for that. Okay, there's French toast stuff. Like I'm rocking way too quick here. Slow down the pace. I mean, I got just almost all my prep work done just then, so. We'll see. All right. Finish letting those cook.
John says it's 101 here with a heat index of 113.
Sounds warm. It's not anywhere near that here. It's, I think maybe today it might reach 70, maybe.
Yeah, I don't even think it can reach that.
Yeah, upper 60s best. Yeah, it's just springtime here in the Rocky Mountains. You know, one year when we were living out on some property that we had, the day or that evening of Mother's Day, we got 4 feet of snow.
Yep.
So, go figure, right? Beautiful day that day. It was upper 60s,
Yep,
clear
it's going
skies. Woke up next morning, couldn't get out. That was fun.
Ralph asked Eli, do you wrap them in foil and put them in the fire? Hasselback?
I wouldn't think. I would think they're probably closer to, a little closer to this in preparation, but I don't know. That's just a wild guess on my part. So we know what he's doing. What are you having for dinner today? How about the rest of you? What's for dinner? Lisa, Wild Man? How about you guys? John? Come on, folks. Old guy needs to know. I mean, it's only fair, right? That you know what I'm having, so maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but I don't think so. I haven't been wrong about much here lately, so I'm on a roll. And you notice how I did say not much, because, you know, there's still some things that I don't know. But not much.
Ralph says he's probably having homemade pizza here.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds good. So I imagine it's a vegan cheese and just a vegetable pizza, like with onions and peppers or something. Lettuce and tomato.
John's having a turkey sandwich and chips and a sweet tea.
Sounds good. Turkey sandwiches are tasty. Like turkey sandwiches. Okay. Well, those are cooking and they look good. There's Brother Doug with their dinner menu for the evening.
Hello.
Always tempted to know. And again, really, thank you both for your gift and for the card. We do appreciate it very much. Oh, I'm curious to see what he's having. Sometimes he has like one of my favorites, like French dip. It makes me just a little jealous. Have to admit it. Sometimes I get jealous over what my brother's having for dinner. I just can't help it.
Yeah, we'll pass it along.
All right, let's see. I'm curious to know now. the suspense is just
I
gonna
will pass that along.
drive me crazy here.
Yeah, thank you much. Okay, bye. They said to wash your hands because you have potato juice on them.
Okay.
So wash your hands.
Yes, yes, I will.
They are having barbecue pork spare ribs, baby back ribs, mac salad, and trout plate cake for dessert.
Nice. Well, I gotta tell you, Doug, Shar, that's what we're gonna have for our anniversary dinner. So I'm gonna
Yep.
throw some. I got a rack of ribs in the freezer and toss them in the smoker. Probably gonna do an Asian style this time as opposed to regular smoked. We're gonna do it like an Asian coleslaw and some other yummies. Corn on the cob. I don't know if it goes with it or not. I don't care if it does. That's what we're gonna do. And who knows after that?
So Eli told Ralph, yeah, get them partially cooked in foil, and then you take them out and you cut slices all across the potato, about halfway down, and then you fill the space with ham and cheese, and then you let them get crispy. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Ralph said a vegetarian cheese. I'm not vegan. Mostly stuff like olives, feta, capers, and jalapenos.
Right on. So you like it a little spicy? That's cool.
Lisa said Wild Man had TGIF barbecue wings and circus peanuts, and I had fish and chips.
Cool. Right on. Mrs. Old Guy and I had something the other day that I haven't had in a pretty long time. Fish sticks.
Yes, they were actually good.
Yeah, and they were actually pretty decent. I was surprised. There was actually more fish than breading,
Yeah.
which is not the norm. It seems to me that when you get stuff like that, it's always 3 times the thickness of breading as whatever it is you're going to eat. But it wasn't that way, so it was a nice surprise.
John says my birthday is coming up soon, June 4th, and I will be 45 years old.
Well, John, when that day arrives, I hope that you have a pleasant and happy day. You bet. Eat lots of food, celebrate with friends and family.
Yeah.
Yep. Boy. I could be done with this in like another 10 minutes. Just done. And eating.
Short stream today, guys.
Yep, short stream. I'm gonna eat and just skedaddle. Oh, Polly. That's nobody. Guess I'm gonna set these aside. Oh, I know. I touched my hand to the potato.
They're looking out for me. That's a good thing.
Okay. Well, you know, I'm going to sit down for a few minutes because really it will take maybe 5 minutes to cook those eggs. About the same for the French toast. Potatoes, I can warm them back up. I'm just going to sit for a few. I mean, I'll burn a little time now, then I'll burn a little time after we eat. If anybody didn't hear what dessert tonight is, watermelon. Super simple. And since we're not like doing anything, who puts salt on their watermelon? Raise your hand. Oh, I can't see if you're raising your hand. So I guess put like I do or something like that
Okay.
down there. Mrs. Old Guy does. Mrs. Old Guy is a salt on watermelon person. I am not. So just curious about the rest of you. How many of you like to put a little salt on your watermelon? And Doug, you can ring in if you want. Call back and let us know if you and Char, if either one of you like to put salt on your watermelon. I'm curious. You know, what percentage of people like it just the way it is? Which ones like a little bit of salt? And which ones, like me, I'll actually sprinkle sometimes a little bit of sugar on the top if it's not a particularly sweet one. So, come on now, I want to see some see some people typing. Well, I guess I won't see you typing. But I would like to see some answers. I don't want to see them now, right now.
Ralph said, love those half barks. Should I bark or shouldn't I? Eli says, make sure to leave some time to prep your dessert. It's going to take a long time.
I know, it took weeks to make it.
Ralph said, salt on watermelon sounds yuck.
Good. Okay, now I'm going to find out from Doug if they put salt
Again.
or salt on their watermelon. Ralph, I happen to agree with you. Yuck.
Cool. I'll let him know. Bye.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, yes for sure, and no for him.
Oh, so, okay, so there's, what, that's, 3?
Eli says
Two.
salt, lime, and spice.
Yeah, we're not talking about, you put that on watermelon?
Salt, lime, and spice. Yes.
Right, and you put all of that on watermelon. Why bother eating the melon?
Lisa says, me and Tim and Nate, but Wild Man hates it.
Salt, yep. Wild man, you know, and you know Ralph. I mean, I guess there's just a few of us.
Your brother.
Yep, Doug. You know, not. I mean, maybe it's more split. Maybe 50% of the people like salt on it, and 50% don't. I don't know. That's not anything I've really had reason to put much thought to. I mean, it certainly doesn't change my life either way. Unless somebody was forcing me to eat watermelon with salt on it, then that would be a different story altogether. And I just wouldn't eat it. Okay. I was a road went down for absolutely no reason. We just turn around and head back. Oh boy.
Ralph says even sounds worse than pineapple on pizza. Pineapple on pizza is good.
Pineapple on pizza is very good. What I think doesn't belong on pizza, and there's a ton of people that disagree with me, fish has no proper place on a pizza. Anchovies, sardines, whatever we've seen, salmon, fish, and seafood does not belong on a pizza. Just telling you.
Eli said, growing up, Mexican prepared fruit, mangoes, watermelon with salt, lime, and spicy chili powder.
Okay. Interesting. I mean, I understand the salt and the lime and the chili powder. I mean, I use that combination frequently,
Yeah.
when I'm making some savory foods. But when it comes to like a fresh fruit like watermelon, or an apple or anything like that, You know, I just. What else would people put salt on? Mrs. Old Guy. As far as that goes, cantaloupe,
Yep. A little bit on there.
a little bit. You put it on honeydew too.
Yep.
You put salt on honeydew melon.
A little bit.
That's disgusting. There should be really a federal law that says if you're going to eat honeydew melon with salt on it, you can't live in this part of the country. There ought to be something like that, you know, where they put all the salt-loving melon people in one state where they can salt all the melon they want.
Ralph says, what about mashed potato pizza? Mashed potato on pizza.
Ooh. that almost took away any kind of words I had to reply. Is that something that I would put on a pizza? Probably not. Now, would it go on a pizza? I suppose it would depend on what the other ingredients were, what the other toppings were that you were doing with mashed potatoes. You know, just to put mashed potatoes on there and make it just like a regular pizza, I probably wouldn't be a fan of that.
I have a question I'm curious about. Is there such a thing as salt lime?
Salt lime? Probably. I'm pretty sure there would be.
And that's what I kind of think there is, but I'm not real sure.
Eli, do you know that? Is there a lime flavored salt? It's my guess that there is.
Yeah, I would think there is, but that's just curious. Lisa said, I like salt on my radishes. Wild Man said that he uses vodka on watermelon.
Well, Wild Man definitely called Wild Man for a reason. He liked his watermelon with vodka.
I remember as a kid eating watermelon out of a punch that got me really drunk.
Yeah. Yeah, I've ate when there was a few times that I went to a party with these particular friends and they made it's called all kinds of names, jungle juice or whatever. They called it Wapatuli. And it was whatever anybody brought for liquor to the party. And then just about every fruit you could imagine. Watermelon, cherries, peaches. I mean, just all in there, in the barrel with fruit punch and I think like 7-Up or some other lemon lime soda. And then eating the fruit at the bottom, at the end. There was a lot of drunk individuals.
Yep. Eli said the same reason you use salt in baking. It enhances and contrasts the sweet. Some anchovy stuffed crust pizza.
Ugh. Well, I'm just going to still say no to the salt of any kind on my watermelon.
And Eli said there is a salt lime. And there are some good Mexican candies that are like salt to the rim margaritas.
Huh, interesting. Salty at first and then sweeter? Or does the salty stay through the entire candy? You know, is the saltiness like just the kind of like one of those Sour Patch things where it's sour at first and then it turns sweet? Just curious. I don't know enough about it to... Okay. I think Chumley thought it would be dinner time. He's wrong. Well, guess he wants to go outside. Well, imagine that. This would be history, folks. If you could see it right now. My dog went to the door because he wanted outside. I don't suppose that's ever happened to any other dog ever anywhere. Okay, that was dumb. I'm like really killing time here. Mm-mm-mm.
Polly girl, what are you doing? What do you think?
Sweet little girl. Our Polly. Okay. Oh, that's sweet she is. She's a dog. She's a dog. When Chumley wanders back in, I'll see if they want some bacon. I can imagine that he'd probably want some.
Yeah. Chili girl?
He's only going to get one half of a slice. Polly will get the other half. I don't know what, I don't have exactly the halves specifically set aside.
John says, Tom, have you tried the Pepsi Line yet?
Pepsi Lime? No, I have not. I did get to try the Pepsi Mango or Pepsi Peach. Mango. That was good. I haven't seen that one. And the other new Pepsi, what is it? Is that the peach?
It's coming out? It might be.
Yeah, I've seen them, and I've seen a couple of reviews for them. I just haven't tried it, and I haven't watched any of the reviews. I try not to when it comes to a new product like the Doritos Mango, Fiery Mango. I tried not to watch any videos on that until I had it, because I didn't want, be influenced too much by other people. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Eli said, hashtag Team Mrs. OG and Team Salt. Hashtag Team Salt. LOL.
Team Salt. No.
And Lisa said the watermelon crawl, Wild Man said.
The watermelon crawl, yeah. That sounds about right. Today is just too busy. Next week is going to be unbelievably busy. Next week is Wild Man's Canadian Bacon BLTs.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm ever going to get through it.
That's a lot of work.
Oh, I know it.
2 weeks in a row, a lot of work, huh?
Well, I do it for them. And it's not for me. This is not for my benefit. I do it for you guys, so you don't have to. Well, unless you want. And if you feel like it, that's okay. Who am I to judge?
Holly gave up waiting for bacon and laid down and
Did she? Yeah, I gotta wait for Meathead to come back in. So last year, I bought these solar lights, hummingbirds lights. I think there's like maybe 12 of them on the thing. Solar. And I was pretty skeptical when I bought them. I was like, it's probably just junk, but they actually worked all summer. And a couple days ago, Mrs. Old Guy hung them up again, and they work. I'm really surprised. It managed to make it through a whole season. And now it looks like they're ready to go for another one. The same thing with some little, I guess they call them fairy lights. Little tiny little lights in a jar. Also solar powered, and they all work just great. So I'm pretty surprised that something cheap actually lasted more than just a couple months. Just saying. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that.
Ralph says, have you ever tried miracle fruit before?
Miracle fruit, I've heard of it.
You can get it in a tablet form. Also, after having it, it makes everything sour that you eat taste sweet.
Yep.
I tried it, and then I ate a whole lemon.
Yeah, how was it? I bet it was good.
That was.
I bet it was really good.
Eli says, I can't wait till orange chicken gets pulled from the basket. That's
Hey.
something you can do.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, look, that's something I could do right now.
Pull it from the
And
basket.
pull it from the
Pull
basket.
a
But if
thing from the basket.
if I do that now, though, what am I gonna do later? See, that's the thing, you know, with these easy ones.
John says it's so hot outside that the shade is looking for shade.
That the shade is looking for shade.
Yeah.
That's hot. When you got shade, looking to sit in the shade.
Yeah.
It's a bit toasty. Polly, do you? Hey, Polly, do you want some bacon? Polly, do you want bacon?
Do you want bacon?
Come here.
Better go see Daddy.
Come here.
Daddy.
You want some bacon? You better come get it.
Go see Daddy. Get bacon.
I'm not going to bring it to her. She's going to have to
Daddy's got bacon.
get off her lazy bones and come get it
You
herself.
better go get bacon.
Oh wow, the sun's finally coming out after all day.
Silly girl. She goes, no, I'm going to wait for
3 o'clock in the afternoon. I hate that. It's been part of the reason for the delay on doing this stuff. It rained for a while.
Ralph says, yep, it tasted nice.
And I bet it did. I bet it tasted real nice. So miracle fruit, yeah, I've heard of it. I've not had a chance to try it yet.
Ralph says, do the solar lights bring in moths?
No,
Not that I've noticed.
not that I. Well, the pixie lights might, but I haven't really noticed them. A lot of times, by the time it's dark out, I'm already laying down sleeping. So, you know, I see it working in the middle of the night. Oh, yep, they're on.
Eli said, sometimes I sit and wonder if the egg de-yoker went on a long de-yoking career.
You really sit and wonder that? Eli, I hate to tell you this, my friend, but
Hey, chummy,
you really need to find other things to pass your time.
do you want bacon?
You want some bacon? Well, come here.
See Daddy.
Come here.
Better go see.
Come here. Come on.
Give Daddy a kiss for bacon.
Yeah, give me a kiss. I want a kiss. Ooh, ew. Wait a minute. Yeah.
Ew. That would have been a good kiss.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, give me a kiss.
Give Daddy
Kiss.
a kiss.
Oh, that's a good boy. Here's him bacon.
Polly, you want
Oh,
bacon?
boy.
You better go see Daddy.
Yes, that was good, huh? You like that bacon?
Better go get your bacon, silly girl.
Polly, come here.
Go see it.
Come on.
Go get it.
Here she goes.
There's no
She is just the stubbornest thing. Fine. Here you go. Can you manage to reach up that far? Here you go.
Do you want that bacon?
No, she's got to come up at least that couple inches. heaven's sakes. I'm trying to get her to move that much. She said, you want it or don't you?
Silly dogs. Ralph
That's-
says, I love going for night walks through the park and checking out all the glowworms.
We don't get them here. We get them in the United States, just not this part of the country. Too cold, I think, for them. I don't know why. Not glowworms. I think maybe fireflies to an extent.
Yep.
Don't think glowworms.
Was that good, Polly? Still looking like that?
Crazy dogs.
As Greg would say, moo,
That's right. He would say that.
moo, Polly.
Moo to you. All right.
Whatever.
Gonna crack-a-doo, I suppose. Crack-a-doo, crack-a-doo, crack-a-doo. Were any of you out there in YouTube land fond of the Mountain Dew thrashed apple soda? I was a huge fan. And you notice I said huge. I was. They no longer sell it. I took away my favorite flavor ever.
It was good.
Really
Still
good.
got a couple 12 packs of
Well, yeah, that was my next thing.
it.
See if anybody remembers it and how much they liked it first. And then the teas. See, but you let the cat out of the bag.
Oh, well, sorry.
Oh well, just like whatever.
Eli says blue cheese stuffed sardines.
Blue cheese stuffed sardines. I'm not thinking so. Nope. Oh, okay, I'm hungry. I'm gonna give in. I'm gonna cook some food. I can't wait anymore. Let's throw a little butter in the pan. Get some bread out, and I'm just using everyday, ordinary, cheap white bread. Do you want one or do you want two? One, she says. Okay. One it is. I suppose you might want some syrup for that.
Yeah, am I?
Okay. Well, I guess. I know we got some in this refrigerator somewhere. Oh boy, am I gonna have to duck down. Where is it?
Oh, it's at the door.
Yeah, I'm looking. I don't see it in the door. Coming to be outside, guys. There it is. Oh. The real stuff. Maple syrup. I like to use it when I make my bacon. When I make my bacon jam. Put some maple in there. Good stuff. Did you eat your food there, Mr. Chumley? After all day long, that bacon finally did it to you, huh? Okay. Beep, 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 beep. Alright. This waffle iron does not have an off and on switch. It has a temperature control, but it doesn't have an off and on switch. So you plug it in, it's on. Kind of a crappy deal, but hey, for $1.98, what do you want? Okay, it wasn't $1.98. A little bit of butter in there. I have some Swiss been shredded up here, ready to rock in there. And of course my onions. Onions. I don't know if I should call them that or not.
Ralph wants to know, is there still a worldwide maple syrup shortage?
I don't know.
I've not heard of anything like that.
I've not heard. I've got some, so I guess it, you know, if there's a worldwide shortage, it hasn't gotten to me yet. But then again, I don't eat maple that often. On breakfast is that I don't like maple candy. I don't like maple frosted donuts and maple candy. Nope, maple's good for two things: bacon jam and pancakes. That's about it.
Eli says, I've made burritos with straight bacon, avocado, and hot sauce.
Ooh. Okay. You must have used quite a bit of bacon. Or you used a lot of avocado. Or maybe both. Because I don't know how big of a burrito it was that he was making, so. Just saying. You should see the look I'm getting over here.
Maybe it was like the one that my Molly ate the other day.
Like what?
The one that Molly ate the other
Molly?
day. Or Miley, or what's her name on the YouTube?
Oh, Molly Schuyler?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
15-pound burrito.
Yep. 15-pound burrito in like 8 minutes or something ridiculous. If you have never seen Molly Schuyler eat, you guys should check her out. Wow.
Yeah, she puts the food away.
Yeah, I watched her do this. It was an 8-pound shepherd's pie. And 2 pieces of, either 2 or 4 pieces of rye bread. And it only took her like a little over 4 minutes. I was like, how can you possibly eat that fast?
She's a skinny little thing, too. For as much as she eats.
Yeah. Alright, let's get these eggs in the pan here. Like old Chef Billy Bob that I watched there said, if your pan's too hot, they'll talk to you when you put them in, the eggs. I didn't even hear her whisper, so I guess I'm okay. I'm gonna wait for a minute to start that. Let's get these eggs at least started to cook.
They should be okay for eggs.
What?
So they should be okay for eggs.
What should be okay for eggs?
These eggs that you're making.
Yeah,
Fried eggs.
it should be alright.
Eli wants to know, will we get to see another 2020 burrito?
You know, Eli, I can't say that it would be a 2020 burrito, because really that was its own thing, you know, 2020 burrito. But that doesn't mean there won't be like a 2024 burrito or a 2025. Yeah, that might, I suppose there is a chance of that. Much more bigger of a chance than that than having another 2020 burrito. That was not at all good. Okay, so it said, guy said just to pretty much just keep stirring it around. Yeah, it cooks slow. Let me get this first piece. I'm going to cook this in the waffle iron, guys. How controversial. Oh my God. Do you see what he's doing? He's cooking a French toast in a waffle iron. That man's crazy. All right, let's put in some of the cheese.
Ralph says, I could easily get through a family-sized pizza in one sitting.
Oh yeah. I used to be able to eat like that as well. Those days have gone. I could probably still do it. There would just be a lot more severe of a penalty to pay.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Before I go any further.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I know, right?
Shame on you.
How can it be creamed eggs on toast if I don't make any toast? It's taking its sweet time.
Turn it up.
I did. Just now. Yeah, that's right. Just kind of mix it around. Kind of looks like what he did. I don't know. Creamed eggs. Just a fancy way of saying eggs with cream and some cheese melted in. I guess. I don't know. Swiss cheese scrambled.
Eli says, do you guys have a Jack in the Box near you?
No. I wish we did. I was looking for one, I don't know, a few months back.
Yep.
Because I haven't been to a Jack in the Box in probably, well, it's been since before Mrs. Old Guy and I were together, and that's been 32 years.
Yeah, 30, going on 33.
Yep, 33 years, so, yeah, it's been a minute. Let that keep on going there. Looking all right. Let me get this out of here. There's that French toast. Let me get a little butter on it for you.
Thank you.
Yep. They look okay. Look mostly like he had them. So he's a little more cream. Rest of the cheese. And their onion. Looking all right so far.
Yay. That's a bonus.
Get that piece of cheese in there. Okay, that looks good. So, Mrs. Old Guy. Let's get them eggs on toast for you.
Ralph says, do you guys have toasty makers over there? You put in something like cheese and onion sandwich and it toasts it with the sides sealed so that so it contains it and don't fall out when you're eating it.
Yeah, they've got different ones. Yes, they do. Yes. All right. Throw these on here, let them start getting warmed up. Okay, no potatoes for you. So pretty plain. There you go, guys. Creamed eggs on toast with French toast, and of course 2 close to being burnt pieces of bacon.
Watch burn my bacon.
What'd you burn the bacon for? Okay, that's going. I'll get mine done here now. Get these little bit of heat back on these taters. Get myself a plate. Guess I'm not going to worry about another slice of toast. One will be fine. Really? Come on. What's taking your time? That looks all right. Go ahead and start eating, Mrs. Old Guy. I don't want your eggs getting cold. Come on, potatoes. All right. I'm going to put an end to this right now. I'm not going to wait for that pan to get them hot. Let Chef Mike do his thing. A little bit more on the egg. Try to put it on something that I don't have. Okay. Let's grab this. Woo! French toast. A little bit of butter on it. Eggs. All right. Got your salt and pepper there, Mrs. Old Guy,
Okay.
in case you need it. And then these old guys. All right. And then it actually got taters on it. Got taters on it. All right. And I got this big pile of bacon. All to myself. Unless Mrs. Old Guy decides she wants another piece of that. All right. A little salt, pepper on there. How's it taste? Is it all right?
Yes, it's really good. Different, but good.
All right. Let's see. That is different. I guess I could see where the Dijon
Yeah.
would be good on that. Ooh. It definitely got the taters warm. Wow.
Yeah.
Almost too hot.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. That's hot. I didn't expect them to get that warm in that short a time. I'll be all right.
Those eggs are really good. Kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like an omelet, sort of. Only a lot fluffier. Now, just to satisfy my curiosity, at some point I'll have to make the creamed eggs the other way, with the country gravy and hard-boiled eggs. See how they compare.
Yeah, it says I like that Jim leaned into the late night munchy stoner crowd. LOL.
Wait a minute, say that again.
I like that Jib, J-I-B, leaned into the late night munchy stoner crowd.
Oh, I don't think I've seen it. Jib Jab? Is that what he was talking about?
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know either.
There you go. Going through. You don't get my bacon and you don't get my food. Move on.
This sounds like a heck of a story and well worth $1.
Silly boy.
Crazy dogs. Lisa, let me ask you. Do you guys do creamed eggs on toast? Is that something that your family does? Is that why Tim had mentioned it? I'm just curious, kind of like the what was that? The pepper kesh.
Yep.
That was really good, by the way.
Who wants your bacon?
Well, I don't know, Chumley.
Because I'm sitting here pretty and nice. And
Chumley, do you want another piece? Are you sure you want another piece of bacon? Yes, Polly, you get another one too. Here you go.
Better
Polly.
get it.
Polly, here.
Better get it.
Can you not smell that? It's bacon. Do you want it? Polly, here she goes. Well, I'm just going to leave it right there. If she wants it, she can move her head this 3 or 4 inches to get it. Hold rise.
Eli says Chum wants bacon.
Oh, yeah.
Ralph says, oh, that's cute.
He definitely let me know. Didn't even let me get it out. Still looking at me with those big eyes. Ooh, can I have more?
Still haven't ate her yet.
Goofy dog.
Better get that bacon.
Oh, full disclaimer. The recipe that I looked for this creamed eggs. He had taken a couple slices of white bread and trimmed off the crust and cut them into triangles and then kind of like fried them to a golden brown in a pan with olive oil and garlic.
Yep.
I wasn't going to do that. To start with, these burners don't have anywhere near enough control to keep something like that from scorching or burning. If you've ever burnt garlic and had a taste of it, you know it's not very pleasant. All right.
Lisa said, yes, we do, but Tim and his wife, they cook it more. Tim likes it better.
Okay.
And do you make it like he made it today? Or do you make it the other way with the hard-boiled eggs?
Right. Yeah. That's a good question. Right. Does Tim make it this way, or does he make it with the hard-boiled eggs? I'm just, I'm really curious. Mostly because I wonder how good it is. And the only reason I have question, and I guess it's really not even related, but when I was a youngin', every now and then my mom would cut up hard-boiled eggs in the tomato soup, and I know lots of people like it, but I didn't. And when I saw the recipe for those creamed eggs, that's kind of what it reminded me of. So, but I'm not going to be completely closed-minded about it. I'll try them at some point.
So Ralph said that he went to the park kiosk with Mom and Bobby and Amron on Thursday. Bobby kept trying to get the fudge Mom ordered and managed to lick it just before I ate it. A man from the future's here. Other man from the future.
Mr. Wales.
Oh, somebody slept in. Good morning from the future. Happy Sunday, Colorado family.
Oh, good morning, good morning. Hey, there's nothing wrong with sleeping in.
Eli says, what is your favorite way to have eggs?
My?
Yep.
My? I have to think about that for just a second.
These eggs were good for eggs. I don't
Yeah.
care for eggs a lot.
For me, it's supposed as a regular thing. I like my eggs poached. If not that way, then over medium. That would be definitely my preferred way of having eggs.
Ralph told Greg that he missed the moose. Lisa said wild men don't like eggs. Tim makes it all different ways.
Okay. I'm just wondering about that. Because that really never... That's something I guess that never occurred to me. And that's why I'm glad I do this.
Yep.
Making food that I never would have thought of or even heard of. So... It's a learning experience for me. And so far it's been a lot of fun.
It has.
These last years doing these Saturday streams, and since I started cooking what you folks have requested, I've had a lot of interesting new things, and that is a really good thing, because the same old dinner boredom, what are we gonna have tonight? I don't want to do tacos again. I don't want to do fried chicken again.
Ralph said fried and not runny for him. Greg says, I can see a hopeful mood there. Yeah, he wanted bacon.
He already got 2 pieces, and so did Polly. She just hasn't eaten her second one. Because she's too lazy to reach up and grab it. Not this guy. Nope. He even came up and gave me a kiss for his piece of bacon. He has earned it. Kissing an ugly old human like me. Ain't that right? Crazy kid.
He's sitting there so good.
Yes.
Just sitting there. Yep, Daddy ate the last piece. Yes, I knew it.
Them old brown eyes looking up at me so forlorn I couldn't help it. Crazy kid. Crazy kid. No dessert till you finish your potatoes. Saw a cartoon. It was just like a 1 or 2 cells cartoon where mom was yelling at the kid, no dessert until you've eaten your mashed potatoes. And there was like a big, huge mound of potatoes. I know, it's not that funny.
Greg says, smart way. Princess Polly requires it on her silver doggy bowl.
Oh, I know it.
Ralph says, could put the plates on the floor and save yourself some washing up.
No. Eggs and cheese, especially with other dairy. Dairy and dogs don't go together very well. Except for yogurt. Yogurt's okay.
Yep.
I've seen the results of too much dairy in a dog. It's not a pretty sight. silly boy. That was all right. Decent.
Yep.
Never had creamed eggs. That was pretty good.
That was good for eggs.
Different. Definitely different. I would like to try it again and kind of over a few different times and try different cheeses in it. Now we also need to try one sometime with Dijon.
Yeah. It says eggplant and banana bagel schmear topped with anchovies.
Why? Why? No.
Greg says, Ralph, the plates are already licked by the big dog.
That we got to watch out what we've had, like onions and things like that,
Yeah.
are not good for dogs.
Crazy Food Cruiser.
Hey, Tim! I just enjoyed some creamed eggs. I was just asking Lisa about, what type of creamed eggs you regularly make, because I saw one that uses like a beurre blanc or a country gravy and hard-boiled eggs, and then I saw the French-style creamed eggs. So I was asking what do you normally make? I went with the French style this time. I will probably make it again, and when I do, I'll try it the other way with the cut up hard-boiled eggs. But I was curious, what you normally do. How do you normally make it, or do you change it up all the time? Or I'm just wondering, because this is my first time with creamed eggs, so not something I've had in the past. Now I've had eggs with cream in them, but more made into like an omelet or something. I don't know what the big difference is, but one's soft and one's not. Well, I mean, it's eggs. How hard can it get? I mean, I guess you can cook them a little rubbery. I've had that many a time, like hospital cafeteria food. Going to order a breakfast burrito from one of those places. You want you some overcooked eggs. It is a little like chewing rubber. The texture is not good, that's for sure. Well, wow, you finished your plate? Holy smokies! Was it enough?
It was good.
Okay. Well, yeah, let me see your plate, but keep your fork. I guess before I get on to the dessert, we'll go ahead and draw a ticket for week after next. Next week is Wild Man and his request for Canadian bacon BLT. Okay. Put the escapee back in.
It just fell on the table again.
Okay. Get in there. Got one. And what do we have for week after next? Ham steak and red eye gravy. And that's from Stanley. So I'll have to let him know that that his number came up, so to speak. So a week after next, ham steak and red eye gravy.
Never heard of red eye gravy.
Well, you need to get really drunk the night before so that you got really bad red eyes. I did unplug that. Good deal. All right, it's in there.
Maybe I can get
Uh-oh. We may have ourselves a little problem. Can you move the table?
maybe.
Just slide the whole thing forward towards the camera. There you go. I put the watermelon in a small refrigerator here, just because we didn't have room in the big one. And we have successfully extracted the watermelon from its refrigeration vessel. And there we go. Big Chewy. Grown in Mexico.
Lisa said that wild man said the best eggs are the Cadbury or Reese's Cups. I agree.
Yeah. That's fun.
Tim said, yeah, I was introduced to it by his girlfriend. She uses Wonder Flour, makes a gravy, and pours it on hard-boiled eggs, whips it up, and pours it over toast. There's more to it, but I just ate.
Yep.
I just ate it, LOL.
No, that's okay. And that's kind of what I expected to hear. I did see those recipes, and the first thing that came to my mind was something that my mom made with tomato soup. So that's why I opted to go for the French style. But I will make this again, and I'll make it with the hard-boiled eggs.
Greg says, Stanley, you've been drafted.
All right.
Tim says, and then she yells at me because sometimes I put ketchup on it.
Ooh, ketchup on eggs? I'd yell at you too. Not quite enough. There we go. How many of y'all give your dogs watermelon? They love it. Chumley will eat herself a slice of watermelon without much hesitation.
Yep.
Come on. There we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll take the small one, but too.
I don't know if it's any smaller, but you're welcome. All right, let me flip this on a plate. There we go. And there she goes, putting salt on it. Yuck.
Eli says, pass the salt.
No! No salt.
Greg said Moby loved carrots and banana.
Yep. Yep. Polly and Chumley like banana. They like apple. Watermelon. I think that's about all we've really tried with them. I think we tried peaches a couple times. I didn't care for. All right.
Yum with salt.
Yuck. No salt. No. No salt.
Greg said that Moby turned the nose up to mushrooms.
Yeah, no doubt. Mushrooms are not good for dogs. Well, most kinds anyway. So yeah, I'm dissecting mine this way. Happy dessert, guys.
Tim wants to know, have you tried the mustard craze with the watermelon?
No. I have not. I've seen people like Matt Zion and some others try yellow mustard on watermelon. I'm probably not going to be one of those guys. Pretty much like my melon, the way it comes, or a little sprinkle of sugar on the top if it's not very sweet. And that's how I roll.
So Tim, have you tried it with mustard?
Yeah, that's a good question. Did you try it with mustard?
I'm right there with you guys, Lisa and Wildman.
What?
Like the chocolate eggs.
Oh yeah, chocolate eggs are yummy.
And I'd rather have a chocolate egg than a real egg.
I'm sure you would. Yeah, easy enough. Simplest dessert I think we've ever had to do.
Yep. Ralph said you could scoop out the other bit of the watermelon and make a helmet.
Yeah, I could. I could.
Eli says a watermelon eating contest with OGIC3.
Yeah, doubtful. Although I have been trying to get Arthur into talking Olivia into a rematch of the wing eating, because we did have that one little wing eating match, and she stomped us, and I'm not prepared to accept that defeat. Pretty good. Watermelon, I found out, is if you've got bad issues with acid reflux and so forth, this is actually does a lot of good. So I'm not going to be shy about eating it. Not this year. Yep, big chewy watermelon. Seedless watermelon. It's got seeds, these little white thingies. I think those are seeds. Grown in Mexico. Let's see, where? What's going on here? Oh, from Nogales, Arizona. That must be where they're distributed from. Well, how about that? Eli, this, a melon that you see in your store, it's big chewy. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Wildman wants to know if you can make a hot fudge sundae.
Can I make a hot fudge sundae? Yes. I can. I mean, not like right this minute. Miss Old Guy's putting it down with the desserts right now. And hot fudge sundae will be on the list pretty quick.
Ralph says, wonder if you put a bit of watermelon and Mountain Dew in your mouth together and see what the combo tastes like.
It's okay, I guess. That's the thing about me and watermelons. It's exactly the opposite with bananas. I cannot eat a banana. I like the flavor. I just can't stand the texture of it. To me, it's like eating paste. But I love banana flavored things like banana cake, banana pudding, banana popsicles, banana soda, banana candy. Yum. But I do not like anything watermelon flavored other than watermelon. Like watermelon candy or a different juice like mixed with watermelon or any of that. I just don't like it at all. I like regular watermelon by itself. I don't like it mixed with stuff. And no salt.
Jim says, hey Tom, I'm happy you got to try cream eggs on toast. It's one of his favorite things for breakfast. I'm going to go. I'm at a cookout with some family up from Tennessee.
Well, thank you for stopping in, Tim. I appreciate it. And I will, at some point, try the creamed eggs the way you make them for your lady. However it's done. And I'll give it a try sometime. Probably might not be on the live stream, but I will try it.
Yeah. And congrats to Nate.
Yes, congrats, Nate. Big time. Chili, you want some watermelon? Let's see if I can get
You're
him.
welcome, Wildman.
Let's see. Can we get it? Some watermelon? Yeah. Chomped it right on down. It's good, huh? You want another piece? Here you go. Oh, nice and cold, juicy watermelon. Yummy.
Tim said, will do, my friend.
Absolutely. All right. Chumley's enjoying a little bit of watermelon. It's fairly sweet melon. It's good. Hey, Chum. Hey, you want another bite? Oh, dropped it. Nothing wrong with that.
Eli says, hope everyone has a good Memorial Weekend, and remember, don't forget to salt your watermelon. Right on, Eli.
You dirty melon salter. We are just about ready to call it quits, so any further dinner suggestions or dessert ideas? Here you go. Chumley, you want another bite? No, just made him thirsty, I guess. No? Chumley.
Polly.
Hey, here. Got some more? Here goes. How come you came through the table that way? Here. Did she eat it?
She licked it, and that was it.
He's scarfing it right on down. It's funny sometimes, like with peanut butter. Chumley just loves peanut butter. He'll never turn it down. Polly likes it too, but sometimes she'll just turn up her nose and walk away. There you go. That's good, huh?
Let me see a little piece of yours. Is there a little piece left?
Mhm.
See if she'll eat it that way.
Oh yeah. Wouldn't surprise me. Seeing if she's gonna eat it or not. Here she goes.
That's a good roll.
Yep. She likes it better without salt. Watermelons are not naturally salty.
Really? You don't want that bacon?
That's weird. Sorry guys, I got like a couple bites of this left.
Yeah, Ralph says, I wonder if the dog's poo will sprout new watermelon plants.
Well, I'd be real surprised if it did, because this here's a seedless melon. Darn tasty. Every now and then run into a melon that's real nice, has a really sweet flavor. Some of them are kind of a little bland, I guess. That one was really good. Super. Well, we got a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to call it quits. Get the drool off of his face before it's all over me or the floor. Yuck. Yes, I know you want some more. Let's see if I can cut you another little piece off here somehow. Show me. Here he goes. Here he goes. It's good stuff, huh? Like that watermelon, do you? All right, well, guys, I think I'm going to call it quits. It has been a nice Saturday. I hope you guys have a safe and good week. Please get out and do something for a neighbor, help out a friend, volunteer in your community, just do something to give back a little bit. And I'm going to call it quits. Y'all have a good week, and I'll see you next Saturday. We're going to do Canadian bacon BLTs. Bye-bye.
Ralph just popped in with, I wonder how they propagate the seedless melon maybe from a cutting.